Alright, what's up, guys? Now, I am confused by this whole situation. More so, like, why did you put yourself in a situation where you're now known as the begging TikToker? I wouldn't want to be known as that. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, people, when you go onto any content creating platform, you have to really sit down and think about, like, okay, because I know with me, I remember when I very first got into content creating, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the audience that I was going to be doing content for. But as the time went on, then I realized, there's going to be at times where there's people that are not fans of me. They're going to be watching my videos. So, going on TikTok live streams or videos, wherever she's doing, and begging for money, fam, that ain't no different than, like, because this reminds me of Twitch streamers when they go on there and they be like, oh, if you got time to watch my stream, then you got time to donate. And I'm like, fam, no, I'm not going to donate to you because you ask. I'm going to donate to that Twitch streamer that's been doing subathons and 24-hour streams and have been grinding, beating games, killing it in, like, multiplayer games, actually doing something productive. But it's like, fam, you put out one rap music video and then you're expecting everybody to give back to you. Content, look, I'm going to explain to people, and this is my advice to her, and this is my advice to every other content creator out there. Just because you put out content doesn't mean that you're entitled to, making more money on top of the money that you're already making. Because I guarantee and I promise you, she's making some sort of money, whether it's posting her music like on Spotify and all that stuff, TikToks, whatever, because she got more followers than me. And I ain't seen myself make money with far less followers than I have right now on TikTok. So I can only imagine how much money she's making on TikTok. And you're going viral as the begging TikToker. Yeah, that's something where I'm like, I refuse to believe that you're in a struggling situation unless, because that's something that I've been telling myself is that I need to start focusing on money management. I need to manage my money better. I need to, if I'm going to buy something, it's like, okay, like, what's going to be the long-term effect of me making this purchase? Like, is this something that's going to help me make more money with content creating, or is this just something that's just going to occupy my time? Because I'm not even going to lie to you guys, I'm trying to make money when it comes to content creating, but at the same time, I'm not going to be out there asking people to send me money. No, I'm going to be looking for brand deals, sponsorship deals, affiliate programs, getting into other platforms. You can't just be on TikTok and then just think like, oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna, no, the thing is the day you sign up to be a content creator, and it don't matter what type of content that you're putting out there, but the day that you sign up to be a content creator, you have to be focused on every platform possible. So you think, oh, I'll just post on TikTok and that's it. No, you're gonna have to stream, you're gonna have to make videos, you're gonna have to post on other social media, you're gonna have to be your marketing team, you're gonna have to be the talent, you're gonna have to be the editor, you're gonna have to be everything that, like, okay, so like, let's say for an example, it's like a big content creating group like Smosh or something where they got professional camera crews, a studio and all that. All those positions, you have to be those positions. When you're starting out, you have to be those positions. You can't just make one video and then just survive off of that, because if that was the case, fam, I would have stopped making videos 11,000 plus videos ago. Alright, because I ain't had videos that I just uploaded a video last week and it got over 2 million views. But the thing is this though, that's not going to slow me down. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to do a live stream saying, oh, well, I didn't make enough money off of that video, so now I need you guys to send me money. It don't work like that. Content creating has never worked like that. And I wish people would understand that. But sadly, I done seen this, somebody told me about this TikToker, and I'm like, fam, just seeing some of the content that she posts, I'm like, look, you have to understand at the end of the day, if you're trying to survive, it's either you do content or you stop being a content creator. But if you just pretty much like you refuse to put out content, but you're asking people to make to send you money, then that's why you're gonna find yourself in situations where it's like, I looked up this girl and I seen more videos of people talking about her than actually I had to like actually go and search through TikTok, do some like deep diving to find this girl's account. But other than that, it was like everybody was just calling her. Even the friend that wanted me to do this video had called her the begging TikToker. So I'm like, do you want to have that time? And instead, I'm like saying, it's like, fam, I don't know how, like, I remember the time where I was asking to just get 3 letters across my arm as a tattoo. And I'm like, instead of getting all these different tattoos and funding music videos, bruh, go get you something that can actually help you out in the long term. Like, because that's how I look at it. That's why I'm like, there were because I have to say, just talking on myself for an example, like I had more shoes than the shoes that you guys are seeing right now. And I realized that, okay, I've done videos on those shoes. Those shoes ain't really doing nothing right now. I got rid of them. I'm like, yeah, I might have spent money on them. And that's something that I can admit that I wasted money at points in time in my life, right? Yeah, and I'm like, it's a lot more than what I'm thinking. But at the same time, though, I have never been in a situation where I'm like, I got to do a live stream and beg for money. I got to do a YouTube video and ask people to send me money. If anything, I'm sending people money. I'm trying to help them out. I'm trying to figure out, okay, how can I, help out this streamer? Gift them bits, gift them subs. Okay, cool. What are some other situations? Shout this, content creator out. Okay, cool. Give them some tips and advice on being a content creator. Okay, cool. I feel like my purpose here is to help, That doesn't mean I'm going to send this creator money. No, I'm like, I wanted to, hopefully, if this content creator, if they do see this video, B.SAVAGE, she takes some advice from it. She's like, okay, I gotta grind. That's overall the whole moral of this video, is that as a content creator, you have to grind with whatever content that you're doing. Because the thing is this, when you're not doing, if you're spending your time doing a stream asking people for money, as that time is going on, there's all these content creators that's passing you up. So at the end of the, do you really think by doing a stream or doing a video asking people to send you money, and then it's like you're not even doing anything, you're out here getting tattoos and all this other crap that's not going to help you out in the long term? And it's like, fam, you got to really sit down and think about these things. So yeah, it's like I would have, done this video where it's like I'm sitting down making fun of the girl, but it's like, no, I can see that she's in, she's in a struggling situation. But that's another thing where it's like at some point in time in your life, you are going to find yourself in a struggling situation. And hopefully that encourages you and motivates you to like, okay, I got to start putting in work, And I'm saying it's like whether you got to go out and get a job. Like I think she did say that in one of her videos that she is doing like DoorDash and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, do more of that, do more content. My thing is this, and that's something that I've always have sat down and thought about, where it's like if I found myself in a situation where I was struggling, I'm homeless, I ain't got no place to stay, I'm like, fam, if I gotta go into every establishment in Washington state and ask for a job, somebody is hiring, okay? Somebody has to be hiring, somebody has to be, and then just save up. If I'm still doing content creating stuff, do that when I can. And then, just, grind with that as much as I can. But it's like, yeah, I'll find myself in a, like, making a struggling situation work before I just sit there and struggle and just pretty much like, because I feel like this situation ain't no different than like you see a homeless person holding up a sign saying, give me money and things. And it's like, nah, bro. It's like, how about, like, the thing is this. And, I understand in situations like that where it's like, you might like, I feel like people probably ask me that question. It's like, well, what if you can't find a job? Then what are you going to do? Fam, I'm not just going to give up. I'm not just going to be, I don't know. The thing is, like, I just see myself as a person where it's like, I have to find some sort of work. I can't just give up like that, So yeah, I just want, I'm saying that to just put that out there in people's head where it's like, you ain't gotta rob, you ain't gotta, do no crazy stuff. It's like, fam, then that's something that I just do not believe. I do not believe that there ain't no jobs when it's like you could go on the website and go get a job right now. That's like, I'm not gonna say who, but I remember at my old job, that was just a rumor that was going around. And if that was the case, there was this guy that was a dishwasher at our, this is just from what I heard. I'm not saying that it's true. It's just from what I heard. He probably did have a place and people was just spreading that rumor around just because. But anyways, but no, he was homeless. He didn't, and the thing was this. So he was, because I was like, fam, if I was getting good checks, I know he was getting good checks because he showed up there early and he left there late. He was the first one to show up and the last one to leave. But anyways, no, he, from what I heard, he was living in a tent and he was actually sending his money over to his family overseas and stuff. So I was like, oh, dang, like that's, I mean, it's good that he's helping his family out, but dang, that's just, unfortunate in his situation. But it's like, fam, if that was the case, okay, Yes, you can. That it's just pretty much saying you could go out there and get a job. It don't matter, what kind of job it is. You could go out there and get a job. I'm like, yeah, I get. She got like a lot of tattoos, and people ain't, they don't want to hire nobody. I'm like, fam, I'm guessing with me, if I'm like a manager, a boss somewhere, if I own a business, I'm like, I don't care because I understand, like, how it feels to not have no money. So I'm like, hey, look, if you got good people skills or if you're a good worker, you're hired. But as soon as you start cutting up, you gotta go. All right. So, but I'm saying, like, I feel like I don't know. She can possibly find the Zoomies. I feel like Zoomies, they don't really be tripping. I'm like, all the times I ain't seen people in there. I seen people in there stealing shoelaces and stuff. So I'm saying you could go out there and get a job. Okay, it's like, I know she's saying like, oh, she's tried, but it's like, I feel like she's just looking at the jobs that's more appealing for her. But it's like, fam, if you gotta go out there and get a job that's not appealing, do what you need to do to get you some money, okay? It don't matter what kind of job it is. I'm saying that, like, don't do nothing that's crazy or like that's gonna get you sent to jail, more so like that line of crazy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there are places out there that's hiring. All right, so you just gotta drop that title of being the begging TikToker. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.